Hello, everybody. My name is Jessie Turian. I'm an independent demonstrator with the company Stampin' Up. I'm located in sunny Las Vegas, and in my craft room, we do all things paper craft. Hello, welcome in. If you are joining me from YouTube, welcome. If you have a good time, if you enjoy card making, consider subscribing. It's free. Let's see who's on with us. I'm going to give it just a few minutes for the besties to find me. I have a great card for us tonight. Very easy. I'm doing kind of simpler cards for my besties that are, kind of behind in their card making maybe for the holidays. Who identifies with that? I know I do. So, I'm trying to make it easier so that these are things that you can do a bunch of and send them out and spread the joy. You know? All right. Now, let's see. What do I have to share with you? We're going to do our drawing for the top engagers, the bestest besties. What do you have to do to get in on these monthly drawings, you may ask? Well, all you have to do is be following my page, liking, and engaging with my posts. And then Facebook keeps track of it and they tell me, hey, these are your top fans. And I take all those names, I put them into a wheel generator, and that's it. Once a month, I pull a name and they get a gift. No strings attached. Hey, Sherry, welcome in. Oh, sorry, not you. It's terrible. Every time I say your name, girl, the other one comes on and is like, huh? Can I help you? I feel bad. But I'm not saying the other name. Okay, so we've got that going on. Product of the month has started. Have you guys checked it out? What do you think of that paper? Isn't it pretty? I'm obsessed. I need to get some. And yeah, we're just life is lifing over here. Is Cheryl here? Or are you calling for her, Sherry? Um, what else? I don't know. I've just got a lot going on, a lot of moving pieces, and I'm getting ready for Saturday, which is going to be our card making in person event, and making sure the house is decorated and all of the things. And I just really feel like December should be 60 days, not 31. You know what I'm saying? It would really help me out, people. I'm just going to say it. And I think we're going to have a special guest come say hi. Jackie, come here. Come here. You want to say hi? He's sort of saying hi, right? Ooh, I'm sorry, don't fall. You want to say hi? Can I move you so the camera can see your beautiful face? No? Okay. Well, Jack's here. He says hello. Okay, all right. Oh, she wants to be tagged to get the live post. Okay. Well, thank you for doing that. That's really nice. Okay, I'm going to get started if Jack will, let me. I'm going to flip off of this and pull up the wheel generator. Let's see. Okay. Here it is. All the names are on there. Oh, the sound's not on. Oh, well. Okay, Jessica Brooks. Congratulations, friend. Hopefully you catch the replay. If I can look past Jack. This is what you won. This cute little Pam's pick. I will send it to you. And I'll try to remember and I'll send her a message too, just to let her know. Okay, let me get out of here. Let me go back. Sherry says, hi, Jackie. Okay, we are up, we are running. I'm going to flip down. We're just going to get started. I know, right? He wants to be a part of it. Okay, Jack, I hate to do this, buddy, but I'm going to have to ask you to move over, okay? Okay, you can sit in the chair over there. Perfect. All right, I'm going to flip down. Okay, here we are. So, for this card, I'm using the Elegant Pine Snowflakes paper. We've already flipped through this a couple times, so I just, I like to show people what I'm using. Here's the card today. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, you can. I put some Wink Stella on those pine cones and branches. Just gives it a little razzle dazzle. And the only thing I'm going to change on this is I'm going to stamp Merry Christmas in the cherry cobbler. I did it in the black, which is fine. It works, but I really think that cherry cobbler is what it needs. So I kind of pre-did our stuff tonight for ease, but I pulled out the Birch Wood 3D embossing folder, and we're just going to put a little bit of embossing on that back mat, just so, just give it a little texture. It's the easiest way to step up your projects. It's just add a little texture, right? So we're doing it easy. I'm going to throw it through real quick off camera. Okay, got it. And there we go. I gotta adjust my chair here. Whew, gotta get myself together, guys. All right. So we're gonna be doing a couple different things, but it's the basic A2 card base turned sideways for a landscape. And there's that beautiful paper. I'm really loving the dark, rich print. And look at how pretty that is. I haven't even played with that side yet. And my paper is starting to get low. This is definitely one that I'm going to buy a pack or two of before it goes away because it is just so pretty. So I'm just going to add some glue, stick it down. Okay, and now we're going to pop the next layer right down. Just kind of center it. That's straight. Straight enough. We'll pretend it's straight. Okay. Hey, Karen. Hi, Mom. Welcome in. All right. So I have the Wink Stella, and I have, let me show you. I'm using the branching out dies tonight. So here's the dies. And this is one of those sets that I'll probably just keep in my base craft dies because of these nesting shapes, right? Yeah, it has the pine cones and pine branches and some berries, but this is the piece that will be used over and over again. Now, if you're interested in this set, it is out of stock right now, but it should be in the week of the 15th. So it will be available. All right, but I just cut two of the branches and some pine cones out. And we're just gonna paint them with the Wink Stella. I like to do it before I put them on the card so it doesn't get all over the card as well. But if you want a really sparkly card, go for it. How is everybody's week going? Are you ready for the weekend? I can't believe this week is up already. It's crazy. What is happening, guys? It's like someone hit the fast forward button and I need it to stop. That's what I'm telling you, okay? All right, let's do our stamping real quick. So I'm using the Merry Christmas stamp. It's just one big stamp in that stamp set. Well, I guess it's not a set, it's just a single stamp. So there you go. And we're going to do it with the cherry cobbler. The biggest thing with this is just making sure it's straight before you stick it down. Now you don't need real pressure or anything. I like to give it just a beat to kind of let the ink soak into that paper, but give it just a little bit of light pressure. Don't rock it or pump it, but there you go. Oh wait, we're gonna do this for one more thing. For the inside of the card, I'm going to go to the words of the season. These are the perfect like inside. So I'm going to do, may the magic of Christmas fill each corner of your home and heart. Very easy. Try to get that straight. Go. So I think I've showed you everything that I've used for the card now. Very simple, not a lot to it. And yeah, this is what we're doing. This paper is thinner, so when you have a thinner cardstock and you use liquid glue, you can get those weird puckers in your paper. So I like to use the dry adhesive if I'm going to use the thinner cardstock. It's nice to use that thinner cardstock inside your card though, because it lays flat better because it's not so bulky. So, you know, just uh just something to think about, I guess. Yes, Sherry. So there's a lot of good stuff on that last chance list. I looked to make sure that what I was using today was in stock or coming back. And I don't know that any of what I use today is on sale, but it is most of it on the last chance list. So definitely worth checking out if you're still wanting it. Because once it's gone, it's going to be gone, you know? We're going to be moving on. Okay. So now these I left on the little sticks because it's easier to put the stuff on, but we're just going to give them a little snip like that. I'm just going to kind of dot them around wherever I think they should live on my card. Just around the Merry Christmas, you know? And you don't need that much glue. Stuck to my finger, not to the paper. All right. Kind of like that. Cute. And then we're going to pop up those pine cones. Say that 3 times fast. With a little bit of dimension. So, how many people are pretty much done with their Christmas cards? Who is in the middle of it and who hasn't even started yet? I'm going to put myself in the almost to the middle. I've started because I've been demonstrating cards, you know, but I'm not quite to the middle. I have a long way to go. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a date for myself. One, to make the Christmas cards. Two, to have them in the mail by. Which brings me to my next point. Stampin' Up! Said the last day to order if you're wanting Christmas delivery, even though it's never guaranteed, um, they're going to try like heck to get it there, would be December 9th. So 5 days from now. If you're wanting like Christmas gifts, you know what I mean? That is your deadline, the 9th. So mark your calendar. The middle, that's not so bad, Karen. I know mom is pretty much done. She's always my fast one, you know. She has a system, she gets it done. I wish I had that. I did not inherit that. I did not inherit that. I will say that. Okay, so we have the faceted snowflakes, and I'm finally using those red ones. I'm going to use my Christmas pick. Let's see. there. Go. And here. And where do I? Over here, maybe? I think I'm gonna, or there. No, that's too. I'm gonna put it there. You can't stop me. I'm doing it. Oh, come on. Now people are watching. Okay. I love it. All right. So here's my question of the day. What do you think? Which color do you like better? Or does it, either one is good? So the black letters or the red? I'm digging the red. I'm happy I switched. I think that's my vote. But both are pretty. I'm definitely going to use them. That's 2 cards made for my Christmas list. I'm excited about that. So let's see. Yeah, see, mom's already, she's got her mail date for Monday. That's incredible. Well, that's not bad. So you're definitely in the, well, you're probably 75% then, Sherry, because you've already sent some to Canada. So we'll give you extra credit for that. All right, here we go. All right, guys, I am back. This was a super quick card. That's crazy. What else is going on? So I will be back here next week. I haven't planned that out yet, but we'll have our doctor's appointments for this week done. All lives are done. Like I'm winding down the week. So now tomorrow, I have a few errands to run. I'm going to be prepping the house and getting all the card stuff ready for Saturday. Saturday, I'm going to try to take some video, possibly go live during the event. I don't know. We'll just see what happens. It's whatever happens, happens. I can't promise that I'm going to be able to or remember, but that's the plan. The plan, Karen, remind me, okay? The plan is to go live, kind of show you guys my decorations and what all we have going on in our in-person, okay? I'm going to get off of here. I love you. I appreciate you so much. I'll see you in the comments. Mwah.